guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 10, MP.
And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Walsh in at the 4 slot. Now here's Banchero. Off target from three-point range. Outside White. Here's Queta, guarded by Bane. And here's Brown for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Pass to Wagner. Kicks it out to MP. 5 to shoot. Banchero with a screen on Simons. Banchero outside. Shoots over Simons. Off the left rim and out.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Walsh, guarded by Bane. White for 3. And again! Boston with the triple.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up. The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's MP, and he lays it up and in.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Simons, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Banchero the screen. MP, the pass to Banchero. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now here's White. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Orlando. Wagner, the pass to MP. And here's Banchero. Back to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Down low. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got his second basket of the game.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
There's Simons with a 3. Orlando with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Bane. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero left side. Goes back up. Queta pulls it in. Boston leading by 5. White looking it over. Pass to Brown. Simons outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Simons has got his second basket on the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
They've got Goga Bitadze. Mo Wagner is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's MP, and it's Black in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. CA, back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report. Brown can't hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Wagner. Now here's Bane. MP looking around to the paint. Now Simons. His last outing, he had 18 points. There's a screen. Outside, Brown. Here's Garza, defended by Wagner. The shot by Garza, no good.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
MP, the pass to Batadze. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Garza. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Simons.
2 minutes remaining.
Up and in on the
2
layup.
minutes.
And it's 9 points now for Anthony Simons.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Outside Bane. Inside. Here's Wagner. Counted. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, that's a great possession. You set Wagner up down low and let him go to work.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Orlando making some changes. Paolo Banchero comes in for Wagner. And Wagner subbed in for Bane. Boston also changing it up. Cadiz checked in for Garza. And Derek White subbed in for Mina. Now here's White. 6 points for him. And here's Simons outside. It's hauled in by Black. Magic trail by 9. Banchero right side. They double him with Simons. Pass to Batadze. Over to the wing. Batadze with a screen. MP outside. Boston pulls it in. Outside, Brown. Now White. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Batadze. And it's Bane in for Black. Outside, Brown. 4 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Magic have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP making his presence felt.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Simons deciding where to go with it. Hits the three-pointer. Simons has got 12 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's Boston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Man, Kenny, your optimism. And circling back to the first half, what about these 2 point guards? Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the floor for Boston, White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Walsh in at the power forward position. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Simons. Fires the 3. Boston, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And that was good.
MP clearly put a lot of time into that floater. Boy, that one was pretty.
Here's Simons, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Simons has got 14.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
They get it back. Carter. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Well, in pursuit of the basketball, that extra effort paying off for Wendell Carter Jr.
Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Keita. Out to the wing. Here's Walsh. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
There's Simons with a 3 and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
You can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Bane. Here's MP. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take... Magic trail by 4. Goga Bitadze is out there with Banchero. Then it's Anthony Black. Then it's MP. And it's Howard in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars. You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
MP, the pass to Howard. MP outside. To the middle. It's stolen. Here's Gonzalez. Covered by MP. Pass to Brown. Takes a 3. Again, Brown missing.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Howard. And it's Desmond Bane in for Black. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And that one falls for Simons. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Outside Bain. Orlando moving the ball around. Van Carroll with a screen on Simons. Van Carroll left side. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's the pass to Brown. Now Simons. He launches. Oh, it doesn't go. MP against Simons. MP going to work down low.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Boston trailing. Simons outside. Oh, he leaves no question.
What a make by Simons. Ready to produce under pressure.
Simons against MP. Here's Bain.
2 minutes remaining.
MP with it. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Absolutely fearless by MP. What a huge bucket.
Simons against MP. Here's the pass to Brown. Misses the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Banchero. Here's MP. MP makes his move, using the glass to lay it in.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Celtics trail by 4. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Yes, sir! That one goes!
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's MP. Payne outside. MP outside. And Carroll with a screen on Simons. Here's MP. Clock at 6. Now Banchero from deep. Oh, the shot is off.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
It's good from beyond the arc.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Here's Simons. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And this kid has it. Simons, big, late in the game.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Anthony Simons. Second personal foul. Third team.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, big-time moment for MP.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're losing by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th. Brown. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it it through.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
So it's Orlando picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Please get home safe.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 20-point threshold and a win for your team. That's a good night at the office.
It is what it is. A lot of positives come out of this one for the whole team. Next game, I think I want everybody to get 20, the bench and the starters.
That would be 200-something points.
You're right, too low. 25 for the starters. If anyone could do it, it's us. Gotta set your sights high, Jennifer Quintana. That's the only way you become great.
Aim high, MP. Way to go.
Appreciate it.
Brian, over to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce.